Hello students. Hello everybody. How are you all? Fine. Very good. As you know students that in the previous session we have started the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. So in the previous session we have learned about the different trigonometric ratios and solved few problems related to it. Now today also I am going to show you some more problems from this topic and will solve the problems. This will make your concept more clear and then you can solve any problem based on this topic. Okay, so let me start with the first one. This question is from textbook NCERT from class 10 mathematics. The question is uh, if 3 cot A equals to 4, then show that one minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A is equals to cos square A minus sin square A. Cos square A minus sin square A. Okay, so if 3 cot A equals to 4, then show that 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. So first of all, from this given relation we have to find the values of tan A, cos A and sin A. So in that case, first what we have to do, we have to draw one triangle as we have done in the previous session also. Now see, if 3 cot A is equals to 4, then we can say cot A equals to 4 upon 3. Now let me name this triangle. Let angle B be 90 degree. The base angle is A and the other acute angle is C. Since here it is cot A, that's why I have placed this angle A at the base. As you all know the reason. So here in this triangle, what is cot A? Cot A means base upon perpendicular, that means AB upon BC. So AB upon BC is equals to 4 upon 3. Now as usual, we have to multiply this ratio 4:3 with some constant. Therefore let AB is equals to 4K and BC equals to 3K. You know that since AB is to BC is given in the ratio 4:3, so I cannot take AB as 4 and BC as 3. Okay, that's why AB is 4 multiplied with a constant K and BC is also 3 multiplied with a constant K. So AB is equals to 4K, BC is equals to 3K. This multiplying the ratio with a constant is very much necessary. Now we have got this AB as 4K, BC as 3K. So using Pythagoras theorem, I can find the third side AC, that is the hypotenuse. So AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square, or 4K square plus 3K square, that is 16K square plus 9K square, which makes 25K square. So AC square is equals to 25k square. So from here we can take AC is equals to 5k, as you know, root over 25 is 5 and root over k square is k. Now here one more thing, we as AC square is 25k square, then it is necessary to take AC as plus minus 5k, but you all know that the side of a triangle cannot be negative, so I have neglected the negative value and I have taken the positive value only. So AC is 5k. Now we have to find the other trigonometric ratios, that is tan A, cos A and sin A. So let me erase this part. So what is tan A? As cot A is 4 upon 3, cot A is 4 upon 3. Naturally we all know that cot is the reciprocal of tan. So tan will be 3 upon 4. Cot A is 4 upon 3, so tan will be 3 upon 4. Now what is cos A? Cos A? Cos A is base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. So here base is 4k and hypotenuse is 5k. So that will be 4 upon 5. And sin A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sin A equals to 3k upon 5k, that is 3 upon 5. Okay. So we have got the values of tan A, cos A and sin A. Now let us try to prove this relation. The LHS is equals to RHS. So what is the LHS? LHS is 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A, or we can say 1 minus tan A is 3 upon 4, so it will be 3 upon 4 square divided by 1 plus 3 upon 4 square. So 1 minus 3 squared is 9 and 4 squared is 16. Here also 1 plus 9 upon 16. Now by LCM and calculation we will get 16 minus 9 is 7 upon 16 divided by, this will be 16 plus 9, 25 upon 16, and then 7 upon 16, this will be 16 upon 25, so it will be 7 upon 25. So our LHS is 7 upon 25. Okay. Now let me simplify the right hand side also. RHS is cos square A minus sin square A. So cos square is 4 upon 5 whole square minus sin square A is 3 upon 5 whole square. So it will be 16 upon 25 minus 9 upon 25. So it will be 7 upon 25. Okay. So here left hand side is 7 upon 25. Right hand side is also 7 upon 25. Therefore we can say that left hand side is equals to right hand side. Therefore LHS equals to RHS. So the relation is proved. Okay, done. Nice. Okay, let us solve one more problem. But before that, please go through it, the whole thing. LHS, first of all, with the given relation, we have to find the third side using Pythagoras theorem, and then find all the values of the trigonometric ratios given in the question, and then solve the LHS and the RHS, and we'll get the result. Okay. So another question, tan A equals to 1 upon root 3. Tan A is equals to 1 upon root 3. We have to find the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. This is question number 1. And question number 2, we have to find the value of cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. So there are 2 questions to be solved. So as usual, we have to draw one triangle. This is angle A, this is B and C. I have taken the right angle as B because we have to find the values of sin A cos C. Cos A sin C means both the acute angles are angle A and angle C. So that's why angle B is taken as the right angle. Okay. So first of all, tan A equals to 1 upon root 3. Now what is tan A? From this question, tan A means perpendicular upon base. So BC upon AB is equals to 1 upon root 3. Tan A means BC upon AB is equals to 1 upon root 3. So let me take BC. Let BC is equals to K. 1K means K. Here it is 1. So I have to multiply both the numerator and denominator with a constant. So 1K I have written only K. And AB is equals to root over 3K. Now let me put these values here. BC is K, AB is root over 3K. Again, I have to use Pythagoras theorem here to find the third side. So Pythagoras theorem says AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Okay. So AB square is K square and BC square is root 3K whole square. So K square plus 3K square, that is 4K square. So AC is equals to 2K, neglecting the negative value as side of the triangle cannot be negative. So I have taken only positive value of AC, that is 2K. Now from this figure I have to find the values of sin A cos A. Okay. Now see one more thing, as I have told you earlier that since we have to find the value of sin C and cos C also, in that case this angle C will become the base angle and that acute angle C will become the base angle, and then considering BC as the base we have to find the value of sin C and cos C. But I have also told you that whenever this kind of problem is given, the question is given in this type where we have to find the trigonometric ratios of both the acute angles, so it is better to draw one more diagram to avoid any silly mistake. Okay, so I am drawing the same diagram, but in the next diagram angle C will be the base angle. So like this. Angle B is 90 degree, angle C is now at the base. Okay. So from here, from this diagram, I shall find the value of sin A. So sin A is equals to, sin A means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So k upon 2k, that is 1 upon 2. And sin, cos A equals to base upon hypotenuse. So root 3k upon 2k. That means it will be root 3 upon 2. Okay. So these two trigonometric ratios, the values I have found using this diagram. As the acute angle, the base angle is angle A. Now for sin C and cos C, I am going to use these diagrams. So here BC is k, AB is root 3k, and hypotenuse is 2k. Just the perpendicular here becomes the base, and the base here becomes the perpendicular. Just altered. Now what is sin C? Sin C again perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So root 3k upon 2k, that is root 3k, root 3 upon 2. And cos C is equals to base upon hypotenuse. So means k upon 2k, that is 1 upon 2. Understood? So using these two diagrams, I have calculated all the values which are required in the question. Now let me erase this one. So the first question is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. Now sin A means 1 upon 2. Cos C means this is also 1 upon 2. Plus cos A is root 3 upon 2. And sin C is root 3 upon 2. So it will be 1 upon 4 plus root 3 multiplied with root 3 is 3 only, 3 upon 4. So after LCM it will be 4 upon 4, that is 1 is the answer. Okay. This is answer for the first question. Now for the second question, the question is cos A cos C. Cos A cos C, that is root 3 upon 2 multiplied with cos C is 1 upon 2 minus sin A sin C. Sin A is 1 upon 2 and sin C is also root 3 upon 2. So it will be root 3 upon 2 to the 4 minus this one also root 3 upon 2 to the 4. So both are same values, therefore the answer is 0. Okay. So in this way, whatever is the question given, we can draw diagrams, find all the sides using Pythagoras theorem, and then find the values of all the trigonometric ratios which are required in the question, and then put their values to solve the question. Understood? So that's all for today. We shall meet in the next class with few more problems. Till then, you practice all these sums and try to do some new sums also from different books. Okay? Bye. See you. Have a nice day.